Hey, ready to go? Hmm? I told you I fell through a hole, was in a different body for a while, and now my body's back. Okay, I'll tell you the whole story, but my memory's still a little fuzzy, so if I get lost, forgive me, okay? A long time ago, my world was peaceful. There were petty conflicts between the various races and countries, but things were pretty prosperous, and we had known peace for a long time. In one of these countries, there was something known as the Abyss. The Abyss was a deep chasm with no end in sight. It had a terrible power that harmed all those who went near it. The king of the country, who housed this abyss, thought of it as an opportunity to get ahead of the rest of the world. But he was sorely mistaken. I don't really know what happened that day, not many do. But those who survived said it was as if misfortune incarnate had swallowed the kingdom, and it was completely destroyed. However, it did not stop there. Those who had managed to escape it spread it through all corners of the world, and soon the entire world was engulfed in that very same misfortune. Me, I was lucky. Few people in the world were not affected by it, and managed to maintain their sanity. We soon realized that the only way to truly survive was to fight back, and so we banded together to find the source of it all, and end it. After so many battles, and so many sacrifices, and friends lost along the way, we made it. We all gathered our energy and launched it into the hole. And then, nothing. We had been defeated. We lost all hope. We could hear the horde of enemies coming at our back. And we had no solution. It was in that moment of despair that I heard something calling to me from inside. And I don't know if it was me going nuts or desperate for a solution, but I believe that gut feeling. And so, I jumped and went right in. What I encountered in there, I can't really describe. It felt evil, vile, ancient, like a walking disaster. I tried my best to struggle against it, to swing my sword into the vast darkness, to no effect. I was at my wit's end when I realized what that voice was earlier. It was not that the abyss was spreading itself, it's that it was stealing the light from everything it encompassed. And this thing had that light inside of it. And in the same moment that I realized that, the light that we had launched resonated with the light inside the monster. And finally, I could fight back. I damn near killed the thing too. But right when I was about to strike the final blow, it pierced my very soul. And all I remember after that is falling. I fell for what felt like days, weeks, months, years even. And then suddenly light. I woke up in a field, in a new body, not knowing where I was or who I am, and not knowing what to do. And that's how I ended up here. Although there is one part that worries me. Well, now that I have my old body back, I'm worried it's not over. Oh, shit, you're here. Hey, everybody, how's it going? Nice to, finally, meet you, face to face. You did not see me not wearing my stuff. I'm, ready to go. But, yes, it is model time. I am here. How are you all doing today? I hope you all had a, great time today, and I hope you, enjoyed that little, lore video. I do got legs. I'm gonna show you, everything. You'll see, all the different sides of me. And, I do want to thank you all for being here. It was, quite fun. It's been, a long time coming, and, I'm fucking set. We're fucking lit. And thank you for all the gifted subs. I do truly appreciate it. And I do appreciate you all being here as well. It's just fucking, great. Let's get into some more tidbits, shall we? Let me come over here and make myself just a wee bit smaller. Oh god, I'm trying to, look. I just got my body, right? I just got legs. This is still like a little confusing, but we will do our best. So, let's grab these. Oh, and I'm gone. And bing. There we are. Okay, perfect. What's a good stream without a little bit of scuff, right? What's a good stream without a little bit of scuff? Man, I don't know how to talk. Talk or walk both fit perfectly. Both are pretty accurate, not gonna lie. But formally, hi. So, my name is Hunter Hiroo. You can call me Hunter or Hero. Doesn't really matter, whatever you prefer. If you're more weeb inclined, Hero seems to be the one to go with. I've been in this world for a good bit, and I don't think of myself as a bum. I think of myself more as a freelancer, just going around and doing things that make enough money to live, right? I'm 90, I think, ish. So, you know, I was falling through that hole for a long time. I assumed it was a couple days, maybe a couple years. I just kept track on my head, so I'm gonna say I'm around 90. My birthday is November 30th. And my height was originally 4 feet tall. You know, not having legs will do that to you. But now, I finally have legs, so I think it added like a good 27 inches to the lower half. I don't really know where it all accounts for, but I at least don't think that I'm in the extremely short bracket anymore. I gotta say, having legs is like a huge benefit compared to just trying to drag yourself around with just your arms. So, likes and dislikes. I'm gonna move a little bit over so you guys can kind of see both. So, likes, right? Cold, snow levels, always the best. No matter what, there's no comparison. Beaches is a close second, but snow it hits different. It's always a good time. The music's always a banger. There's literally nothing you could do to beat a snow level. Secondly, on the topic of cold, Coke Slurpee, the only good flavor. The only good flavor Slurpee. I get one every day. I'm probably gonna pass away soon at some point due to sugar overdose, but I entirely think it's worth it, and if you've never had one, go get one immediately, I will pay you. Secondly, collectibles. Thirdly, I know that sounds like I'm some kind of RPG character, but what I mean by that is I just enjoy collecting stuff from, say, anywhere that I travel to, or any type of game that I enjoy, any type of thing that really interests me. I always want to collect like a little physical piece of it. I don't know if it's just like a secret budding hoarder thing, but well, I try to collect a lot of things. I don't know about waifu models though. That might be outside my domain. I don't have my jars ready yet. And then lastly, reading. That's some nerd shit, but you know, I'm incredibly illiterate, so I've been trying to fix that by reading more and more books. Next, on to dislikes. So, fruit is terrible, and no matter how much you debate me, you will not change my mind. And it's not the flavor. Fruity things are relatively good. The problem is the texture. When you bite into it, it's weird. It does not feel good. It's not good on the palate. It's not good for your soul, and you should honestly just stick to drinking juice mixed with something else. It's not good. You're all lying. I see everybody in chat saying that, oh, it's good. You're all wrong. Keep that stuff away from me. Keep it all away from me. Thank you. Next, oh god. Next one, being too unorganized or being too organized. I know that sounds kinda redundant, but like, hear me out, right? So, people who like have a file for like every single thing that they do, people who have to organize all their folders, they're madmen. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how you can stay sane organizing your stuff all day. But in the same token, if I just lived by the seat of my pants and I had to find everything in the giant mess of my life, I would be distraught. There's no way that I could possibly exist that way. So I like to think of it as like a happy middle ground where it looks like a fucking mess. My desktop looks like a bomb went off, but I know where everything is. I think that's the good medium. I think that's the good medium range between everything. Lastly, heat. I am a furnace. I am a literal walking heat output machine, and no matter where I go or what I'm doing, I am always hot. I'm cooking constantly, which is why I'm going to take this scarf off right now. because it's just a fucking killer. I genuinely can't take it, and I need at least 20 feet of space whenever I'm near somebody, otherwise I'm going to fry. In the vein of liking things, let's talk about games and anime and whatnot. So, I could sit here and ramble about how many games I've played that I love. Games is probably one of my favorite media to consume in general. So instead of just running through everyone that's like near and dear to my heart for some reason or another, I'm just gonna say that Persona 4 is the greatest game of all time. It's probably the game that influenced me the most growing up. And if you have not played it, please, for the love of God, you need to go try it right now. Alright, next one, we're going to talk about anime and manga. Vagabond is peak. Easy, easy, easy. Cowboy Bebop is peak. Easy. We don't need to just... All I can say is that those stories mean so much and they have like such a big impact. Like they really hit you where it hurts the most, but like in a good way. You know, it's like the good kind of pain that you get when a dentist is like drilling into your tooth, or you trip and fall in front of your crush. You know, it's like, it's a life learning lesson kind of pain, right? And then obviously Vinland Saga is fucking great. Love a kind and caring man who could beat the shit out of you. Blue Lock, Golden Kamui, they're just hilarious, but also incredibly edgy and dark. I don't know, I like to think that I'm kind of a mix between being a little bit too edgy and being kind of funny, man. And I like to think that these two manga have like a good balance between the two. And then obviously Holy Land and Slam Dunk, you just like boys doing boy stuff. That's all you gotta do. You just like boys doing boy stuff. That's all you really gotta ask for. And there are many more on here too, but I think these are the ones that mean the most to me. I have no enemies. That's right, exactly. I have no enemies. Except for that thing I thought in the beginning. That dude, gotta worry about him in the future, maybe. We'll see. Alright, next one. Goals as a streamer. And in general, just like what I want to do with what I'm here for. So obviously have fun. At my limited streaming career so far has been an absolute blast. I genuinely think it's some of the funnest things, some of the funnest times I've had. And I'm 100% going to keep going with that. It's all about the vibes. It's all about having a fantastic time with all of you. Voice acting wise, I've never been a big fan of my own voice. And I think becoming a streamer has kind of helped me come to terms with that a little bit. Come to terms with it, like I'm experiencing like some deep happening. But I think maybe if I try to do something more professionally, or just like try to improve my own voice, it would be fun. I think it'd be an interesting experience, and I think I'd learn a good bit. Next one, constantly do new things. I think that I think in general, people grow the most when they're constantly exposed to new things and how they interact with it. And so I think that if I can do new things on stream with you guys, play new games, do new types of stuff, absorb more type of experiences from y'all, I think I'd be set. So I'm gonna count on you to help me move through that and figure out what we want to do. And then lastly, I want to play every single game, every single one, every single one. So yeah, I know that's like a lot of it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of stuff. There's probably tens of thousands of hundreds of thousands of games maybe. I'm going to play them all. I don't know if I'm going to play them all to completion, but we're going to try our best. We'll make it my life mission. I'm already like 90 years old. We'll see how long that'll take me. And maybe you guys will be there. Maybe you'll be there for you too. Alright, next one. Tags. So this is more just for people who want to keep up with stuff I do elsewhere. The fan symbol's the sword. I'm a fucking nerd, and I got a sword on my back, so obviously if you want to attach yourself to my name, just slap that shit on there. If you would like to post art and tag me on it, or have my attention drawn to it on places, you can do hashtag HunterArts. And then if you want to give me anything else related to memes, or just a post related to me, or anything really, you can just do hashtag heroic. And then lastly, so, I don't know about this one, right? Like, I was trying to think, like, what would be a good name for everybody together? And I kind of thought of myself as like a drifter a little bit, because I came to this world through a hole, and I'm kind of just finding my way around. So I thought of the name Drifter would fit. It feels kind of right to me, but honestly, I'll let you guys hash that out later more if you like it or not. We shall see, we shall see. And then, lastly, after getting through all these slides, I want to thank everybody who helped me make this possible. So the artist for the model and the rigger are Tawa Yeffer and Raf. Tawa did an amazing job taking my references and downright terrible drawings and bringing it to life into the man that you see right now. And then Raf added so much life and flexibility to the model. Flexibility? I don't know if that's the right word. He brought an extra layer of life to it, and I could not have asked for a better rigger. Next we have emotes. My good friend, Sun Slime Live. I see her panicking in chat right now. But Sunny's done a huge amount of emotes constantly throughout the entire time that I've been streaming, and the new ones that are in chat right now for anyone who's subbed that has access to, they are all so good, so cute, and they're just downright amazing. So thank you so much, Sunny. Yeah, everyone go check out Sunny, seriously. She's great. She's great. The background art, which you'll see in a minute, is by an artist called Ellie. I found her on Fiverr. She's incredible. I could tell she has a lot of experience because she really just boiled down almost instantly what I wanted to do and made this amazing thing you're going to see right after this. And then lastly, the lore art was by someone called Xenofe. They did all of the black and white pictures that you were seeing in the lore video. And again, I think the power of creativity is so amazing because, like, I can't draw. I'm literally a monkey with a pencil. But the ability they have to turn my ideas and the stuff that's happened to me into art is just incredible. So I want to thank all these amazing people who helped me get here. And now that the debut is done, or not the debut, but the slides, let me get a little closer so I can see you guys and you can see me. So, hello. How are y'all doing? Hope you are enjoying so far what you're able to see. So, I'll show you every little piece of the model. I know people usually start with the feet, so let me back it up a little bit, like the proper thing to do. All right, hold up. Grab that. Let me just go all the way up here. There we go. All right. So, feet, obviously, the big thing. The feet. Finally, I have feet. Finally, I have legs. I'm able to move around a wee bit. I got boots. So, I hope you can appreciate the aesthetic. I'm gonna go in an adventure aesthetic. Going hiking in the real type of aesthetic. And then we got some big-ass poofy pants. I'm a huge Dragon Ball nerd, so I think any chance to have those, like, giant poofy, I could crush you, but you don't know if it's muscle or not type of vibes. And then we have the belt and the gambeson a little bit. It's kind of like a layer of protection inside of it, on top of just having a regular suit of armor kind of woven into it. And then obviously you got some hands. You got a little bit of hand action. I'm going to block chat a little bit so you can see the scars that they added to my arm, because they did a really good job adding like the little highlight onto there. And then this one is more of just armor. You know, this one didn't break off. When I was fighting that thing in the hole, I managed to beat the ever-living life out of me. So some parts are missing than what I had in my old life, but mostly everything's here. And then we're going to keep going up a little bit. We got the big old necklace. So the necklace is supposed to show what type of power that I have. But strangely, after falling into the hole, it turned black. And I don't know what caused it. And you might see that in chat, you have a similar necklace that shows how powerful that you guys are. And then obviously we got the cauldron on the arm. Rad. I love the design that they did for like the... I don't know what you call that stuff on armor. Like the engravings. It looks really cool. And then lastly, you have my dumb face. Hi. The face, the man. And you can see I've been slightly tainted by the darkness, and I've been scarred on my head. But you know, I don't mind the hair. It's not. I like it. I like the little black aesthetic. It's not bad. Hopefully it stays there permanently. So let's back up a little bit. So there are a couple things I could take off. As you guys saw earlier, I have a scarf. You can easily put that on or off for when it gets chilly, which never happens to me because I'm always hot, literally non-stop, always just in pain. I could take the sword away. Hold up, where did the sword go? There we go. So I could be a little more lightweight. And then, so the last time I showed this to somebody, I don't know why I got that reaction, but I can take the gambeson off. And I feel kind of like jarring just seeing myself without the full protection. Like I've just come back from a long adventure, basically going to be attacked by the world. But this would be about most of the customizability and things that I could take on and off. Let's put everything back on. And then I got two expressions, right? I'm a very unemotional man. I'm sure you can hear it in my voice that I am very monotone, and therefore I only have two moods. Men only have two moods. We have happy. And then we have me going insane reading what chat has just said to me. And I have a feeling that these eyes and this feeling is going to happen a lot. This feeling I have with my eyes just swirling at the endless possibilities of the human mind is truly something. Truly something. Let me roll back a little bit. And there we go. I think that'll be it. I think that's about everything that I have to show you guys right now. Let me adjust my eyes a little bit because I'm back to normal. Back to being a regular man. So I want to thank y'all for watching this portion of the stream. This is it for the debut part. Thank you all so much.